Hello, welcome back to Kincade County, Kentucky. We are back in Snowrunner tonight. I'm Head X, and we are gonna see what kind of trouble we can get into. Looks to me like the current objective up there is Nix's firewood run. So we will get that started and see what we can do and what kind of trouble we can get into. Which means we need a different truck. Because we got to get one vehicle spare part, one concrete block, one brick, two wooden planks, one medium plank, one long plank, one chemical barrel, and a partridge and a pear tree. And this stuff seems to pick up all over the place. All over the place. I know that's not an actual song, but it sounded good, didn't it? So, I think based off the amount of driving for the one task, we'll take the Kiki more, but I'm going to pull a trailer behind it. It'll be a dolly trailer. So we need to get back to the garage. I believe I have a trailer store there. Yes, I do. We are over here. See if I can't manage to get lost, because it's been a few days since we've been on this map. In fact, it's been a week. Yeah, if I pull me a dolly trailer behind, the only thing I shouldn't be able to pick up will be the long planks. Obviously, I'm not going to get it all in one shot because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots. Even if I pulled a 3-slot dolly trailer, that would only give me 6. No idea what time of day it is. Looks like it might be a little getting on dark. So we may have to, is this my route up the hill? Let's see where I'm at. Nope, not this one. We may have to switch the time of day around when we get back to the garage. So, thoughts on roadcraft so far? Personally, I'm liking it. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Hey, David, how you doing? Working? That's all right. We all got to work sometime. I've been home from work for, I don't know, just about an hour that I've been home. Come on, get up the hill. The grass, off the pavement. There you go. A little traction. You know, it's a steep hill when the tiki more struggles getting up it. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Installing Roadcraft on Xbox Series X right now? Sweet. Well, if you need any help, myself and a few others would be happy to help you out. Yeah, I just gotta still dedicate a couple days a week to some Snowrunner. Get in here, get everything topped off. Switch that time of day around. Oh, wrong button. Oh, great. Now I got roadcraft controls stuck in me. Now I'm hitting the circle to disengage my parking brake. At least I can shut my engine off here. All right, what do we got for dolly trailers? I mean, a 4-slot dolly would be worthwhile. I want to go with a dolly as opposed to a fifth wheel just because of the way the hills are. The dolly will make it up and down over the hills better. No sideboards? No. Six-slot dolly trailer. Huh. That gives me 9 slots worth of cargo space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 11. 12 total. I can get most of it done in the first trip and then only have 3 slots worth to pick up afterwards so I can drop the trailer. Let's try it. All right, now we got to set up a route. All right, the drop-off point's there. One of the pickups is up here. That one we're not going to take the trailer for. That will be a final one of the finals. So that is our medium planks and our long planks. We can throw all that in the trailer. Medium planks times 2. No, that's wooden planks times 2. Medium planks is 1. See, I wasn't counting my slots right. Just there alone is, just in the wood, going to be 4, 8, 9, 10 slots. But I've only got medium and long there. That is going to be what I think of Brickhead. You know, I've seen some of his stuff, some of his shorts and stuff before pop up on my screen and checked him out a little bit. I think it's kind of cool because he's doing what he likes to do and he's making it work. So I think he's doing really well with that. All right, well, let's head for the lumber mill. we can get a good chunk of it taken care of. We'll go to the lumber mill first. This is Snowrunner. We are back in Kincade County. I'm going to run Snowrunner on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be roadcraft for right now. I wasn't anywhere near that. I didn't knock a single one over, and that one just fell all on its own. Across here, and we're going to take that little shortcut down the hill, which might not be a good idea pulling a dolly trailer. But you know what? I will lock the dolly while we're in a straight line, so it should follow me a little bit easier. I don't think it locked. It did not lock. Okay, now it's a direction down the hill. I think I had to go. Yeah, pretty much straight down. And then I cut over. But, you know, we're going to just try to figure out which direction I really want to go. If I wanted, how much I want to try getting away with it. You know me by now, I ain't afraid to try something a little on the crazy side. That particular tree is one of those ones that don't like to give, and it likes to catch your truck. You gotta be careful getting next to it. Trailer can catch it. There we go. Trailer's catching on that tree. Remember that tree I was saying don't like to give it up? Yep, the trailer's on. All right, cargo management. Long plane. In the trailer. Medium plane. In the trailer. Medium plane. In the truck. Alright, now come out of here, come down to the road. Gotta go through this way. We'll take the road and come up and around and go to the concrete court and get our concrete blocks. Raining. Middle of the day. Got to deal with the rain so it makes it dark. Michael, forgot how to play this? Still on map 2, upper and RC. Alright. Yeah, it's a good one. Was in Michigan for a few days in real life? Well, heck. Right in my backyard. What part of Michigan? Map 3. Bay City and Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is about 60 miles south of where I'm located. Just straight up 131. Can't miss me. I work in Granville, which is right on the outskirts of Grand Rapids, and I live in Rockford, which is about 30 miles north of Grand Rapids. If any of you guys that are watching are interested in Minecraft or Lego related stuff, I did check out a guy named Brickhead yesterday. It was his birthday stream. I checked him out. He's got some pretty good stuff that he does on his stream. He's very personable and does what he enjoys. So go check him out if you're interested in that sort of thing. No point in dragging the trailer all the way up in there. Too tight of a turn. Not that one. That one. Concrete block. I'm too. Quad Cities, Illinois, Iowa area today, headed to Nebraska. I like driving through Nebraska. It was always a good stretch of road. For anyone new, I made this map. Yep, Michael is the creator of all the chaos that is ensuing in Kincade County. Like there is more stuff up here that I would need to get. Half tempted to do a double stack. Let's see now. What do I need to pick up here? Oh, it's not actually up here. See? Tried to trick me. The warehouse 1. Don't need to worry about that. Tried to trick me, Michael. Yeah, we are not going all the way over there because that's down here. That's all right. And remember, in Snowrunner, circle is not your parking brake. Or handbrake, whatever you want to call it. They call it a handbrake on there, but it's got the parking brake symbol. Not doing any editing until you finish Roadcraft. I don't blame you. Roadcraft is addicting. Did you by any chance see my stream from yesterday? I ran a road through the middle of the woods and then down the side of the harbor. All so I could get one semi-truck there. On the sunken map. Pretty impressed that I've managed to remember this much of this map. Did not see. Yeah, it's a pretty long, windy road through what used to be swamp. A wooded, swampy area. It is no longer a wooded, swampy area. Now a wooded road area. I mean, that kind of road you would kind of like to just take the Sunday drive down. You know, you got the tree cover and stuff like that. Something that if you ride motorcycles, you would really want to take a motorcycle down. Stop climbing the rocks. Not out here for rock climbing. Nine slots of cargo, one trip. Ooh. Guess they should have been paying a little better attention. My fault. Wasn't looking at the rocks. You know, one other thing that the developers of Snowrunner and Roadcraft did was, as far as listening to the things that we wanted, is if you remember, there's a couple different maps where you do it, but 3 different areas in Michigan where they tell you to bring a pump to drain the water. You bring pumps out there, complete the mission, and the water never drains. Well, with Roadcraft, you gotta set up some pumps, and it actually drains the water out of the area. So it's kind of nice that they actually set it up so it does what it's supposed to do. Shadow of the mountain. Ooh, that looks like a pretty vicious storm cloud up there. Drop off should be appearing here pretty quick. Right. Well, let's see what my route from here is. Looking like we're gonna come down to the water's edge, work our way around. Cutting along this way, over to here. Kind of a little bit of a switchback area here. We're going to have to come up along this way. We've been through this route a little bit before. There. And we come back on ourselves. There we go. Oh. That one kind of blended in with the background. I did not see that one at all. not going to go directly on the water's edge there. Have to see what kind of room I got for turning around once we get up there, though. Come on. There you go. Put some rubber on the road. Or trail, path, track. Alright, we're going to need to pull out the old extendo winch. That one loaded it. There you go. Not what I was planning on. All right. Alright, try it again. Try it a little bit different this time. Starting the sunken level just because yesterday you unlocked. Hang on, I gotta refresh my chat screen. It's locked up again. Starting sunken just because yesterday you unlocked the stump grinder. The stump grinder is a fun little toy. Speaking of stumps, let's bring that grinder out here. Somebody put a few of them in my way. Just doing the other map because you want a little variety. Hey, you can come out around this way. Get up there without having to fight too many of them around. There's enough rocks to deal with without fighting more of them. Next time's closing in. Ooh, come on. Take it out of my truck. Tree harvester or stump grinder come in handy around here. Makes a few alternate routes. A little tiny box. Cargo management. 1, 2 medium planes. And we unload everything? Why do I still have one on the truck? Oh, so I needed 1 medium plane. Duh. I'm gonna have to go unload that somewhere. That's alright. What do we got left? 1 vehicle spare parts, 1 brick, 2 wooden planks, and 1 chemical barrel. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots worth of cargo. Alright. Bring it around here, time of day around, and figure out best route getting back out of here. For a way to turn around and everything. I don't really have a good way to turn around, do I? Not really a way to get up. I mean, it's a kiki more. I could just throw it off the cliff. Guess we're turning around and coming back out the way we came in. Down under lumber storage. That'll be by wooden planks, I'm sure. Yep. Got that. 2 of those. So these are all going to be 1s. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 up here. Okay, we'll head for the down under lumber storage first. Maybe I'll drop off the medium planks when I get there. Alright, I need to figure a good way out of here. Don't have one. How big is that hitbox on there, Michael? What am I running into? Nothing. Somebody's got an awful big hitbox on that building. Or tree. What in the world? Really? Is it that? That little cook pot thing? Well, that's a dirty brick. Those things should just fall over when you hit them. I want to hit it again. I ain't got any suspension left. I'm going to have to use some parts to fix that. Alright, let's fix up the old suspension. Suspension first. Alright, we're good to go now. Except I know if you go in here, it showed damage. 94, 94. That one's only got 40. That one's at 52. So my left side wheels are not looking real good. None of them popped. All in the week. Make sure I'm staying on the road. Alright, let's yeah, I think I just want to go right back down right there. That's going to bring me out of the way that way. So I want to come back down to the road down here and cut across. Looks like I got a little tally handler up here. There's a bridge to instill confidence. Long and narrow. Right next to one that collapsed. Now I gotta figure out how to get up there. This is just begging for some road craft here. Come in and pave this spot. there. Yeah, we'll just come right up over here and then head up. Sneak through these trees. Of course, we got the can't kill me trees. Bring it. I can kill that one. Maybe. Nope. Be interesting if you could convert some Snowrunner maps into road trip. I think that'd be cool. Let go. Let go my ego. Who knows? You might be able to at some point. I'm sure somebody somewhere will come up with the software for it. Oh, come on. Really, Michael? Really? What are you doing to me, man? I see you sitting in your seat just laughing and laughing. You already know what'll work and what won't. Gotta be stuck. We're gonna do something a little crazy here. So let me get that medium log out of there. I don't need to be toting it around. I believe it for the only winch point available to me on the trailer. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Not that. Oh, I didn't unpack it first. Well, don't that just stick? You know what? It's gonna stay up here. I can always do things a little different. I can do a little double stacking if I have to, or get the last two things in a separate trip. All day long. Sure, that was one of the tires that was down there like 49 or 50, 42 or 50. Now it's a lot less. Where's it at now? 43. I go right past the way up. Alright. Next thing I need, these two places here. So we need to go up past the garage, past the garage. So we're gonna head out up this way somehow. Across there. Here. And over to here. Alright. Get up on the bridge. No skirting the edge. Good as the Kiki Moore is, can't breathe underwater. Although that water doesn't really look that super deep. Go again. Get your grass. All you need is grass under you. That's all right. We can bring everything back up to par here because we're right next to the garage. Pop in, pop right back out. Oof. We'll stop in there on the way back through. All right, we needed bricks. I'm one. So the only thing we still need is vehicle spare parts and chemical barrels. Because nice and gave you bypass there. I think that bypass only works because of the truck that I'm in. Cargo man, chemical barrels. On the loading platform, please. Another nice thing is the anchors on the cranes and roadcraft are a lot more effective. Let's see something. Take a quick look. There, we gotta head this direction. Going through here. Down this direction. Past the quick fuel. Across there. To the bridge. All right, this should be fun. Oh, I gotta swing it sideways. There we go. Get it out of the way. Wrong button. I mean, right button, but wrong button. Probably gonna do this a couple of times. I'm figuring. Well, this is a real inconvenient facing this direction on the tree. Where's my thing? Way down there. Yeah. I mean, almost facing the right way for him now. I just gotta get a better angle so I can get him in the truck. And we have to bring Norman back around again. So, gets dark way too early in the day here. Alright, back here, train mode. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a lesson in why you don't overload a truck. Not that it will ever stop. Oh, that was what I wanted. Yeah, definitely do a get up on that hill. Again, some of this stuff is only possible because of the truck I'm driving. That would have been sending out rescue missions a long time ago otherwise. Don't know, did the bridge fall into disrepair, or did they start it and never complete it? Alright, rolled out. Whew. Sometimes you just got to take your foot out of the radiator. Really? Aha! Didn't lose anything. Really? Again? Lost one that time. Okay. Not that it's going to be any good at all. Sometimes the road's just bad enough that even if your foot's not in the radiator, you're gonna fall over. Yeah, I wasn't initially planning on leaving the whole trailer over there. I was just going to leave the medium planks there. But best laid plans and all that, I forgot to unpack the trailer first. So I said, you know what? It can hang out. At least until I have a good reason to go out there again. Now, I'm kind of thinking of something crazy for that last one, based off of where it's located. I only need one. It's that stupid little cook stove again. I'm kind of thinking about buying a Warthog or an Action, something small that holds one slot that I can get up in there and get it with. So, I don't even know what all trucks I got laying around out here. Plaid, Dairy Special, I got trucks everywhere. Look at that list of trucks. Holy cow, I gotta get some of these guys recovered back just to get them off the map. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trucks out on the map. That's got to get cleaned up. All right, truck store. We just want to scroll through here. No wobble goblins. Can you put... Hang on, I got to do this. It does have a bed. I don't know that I would want that stupid crane on the front of it. But I have a Lodestar. Where's my Lodestar at? It's out on the map somewhere, isn't it? Oh, this one don't get it though. So in order to have that, I would have to. Hmm. Switchable, the little Zix. Did I ever use the mulchers on really big fallen trees? Yes, it chews them right up. There's the official Axion, same price. All right, we're gonna go for the Joe Lodestar. It's either going to be the Lodestar or the Warthog, I'm thinking. Part of weight, S plus. We're looking at S plus, B plus, 53 gallons. S plus, B plus, 35 gallons. Let's go for the Warthog. All right, customize. Again, if I don't have to have that crane there, that crane may go away if it lets me. I mean, why would I not take the free one, right? Where's that? Take that off, that off. Well, we'll leave the scout hitch on there. So back over here. Maybe we'll leave that one on there. Autonomous medium, I like that. Engageable. Fallback pipe, and we'll go there. All right. So, get rid of that. We need to go there. How did I get there before? Looks like it was this road here. There, we're going to get the co-op back to the garage out of the way. It's already out of the way. But we're going to get it back there anyhow. Alright, where's my warthog? So, it's too bad there's not a way out of this. There's a hole in the fence or something. Would have just been way too simple. So, we're coming this way. Alright, well. Go out the back entrance and come down and head this way around. All right, plan of attack. Let's see how well that one goes. Pull the front end over. Bounced from one unbreakable tree to the next. Well, we'll see how she does. I don't know if the water's going to be too deep for this guy or not. So far, so good. I definitely wouldn't want to just go barreling down the middle like I do with the Kiki board, but my troublemaker. Passed out on the kitchen floor. He likes the hard surfaces. I don't like those ferns. Oh, guys, quick. We'll have to see how she does once she's got a load in. Two things here. One, I gotta take a drink. Two, I think it's getting dark out. Did I equip it with autonomous? Absolutely. If it has it, I put it on there. I'm crazy. I'm not stupid. Oh, I did not check the time of day. 6 a.m. How about that? It's always 6 a.m. when I check. Weird. So, I'm thinking about doing a New Game Plus series after I finish Kincade County. Not quite hard mode stuff, but definitely bumped up and stopped. Always 9 to 5 in roadcraft. This is true. But yeah, so I'm thinking about what kind of things to do to make it a little more difficult without being too difficult. Just wanted more of a challenge in normal mode. Hey, that's got a powerful horn. That destroyed the entire fence in one fell swoop. Little truck gets around that so much easier. I don't know who decided to put a road there and then put a big pile of rocks in it. Time of day and paying for fuel would be recommendations. Like not changing the time of day or having it always daylight. Not being able to change the time? Okay. Yeah, my original playthrough, I already paid for fuel because I got burned when I first loaded the game up. Wasn't really paying attention, and it was already on New Game Plus. And the only thing that it had set was the paying for fuel thing. Which I found to be really annoying because when you first start up, of course, it tells you, oh, fuel is free. So I'm looking at it, okay, well, where's all this free fuel? Because I got to pay for it every time I stop. But yeah, I like those two options. Any other suggestions, guys? Grab one more, Obi. What kind of silly Winston Fuller are you? mean, I'm clearly got the camera facing the other direction. Why is it grabbing next? Playing base game, I would say being able to stick to American or Russian trucks, etc. Depending on the region. So like only use trucks that are available in that region. Vehicle spare part. I'm good. All right. See, there just needs to be a way to get in here from that side so you get on this bridge. That would be so convenient. But no, somebody doesn't believe in convenience. I mean, I could always drive along back here like I did the other day. Come through here and then use the keyboard to drag it up and over the wall. Could do that. Of course, I did it in a Scout. I didn't do it in a loaded truck, so I guess I'm going back out the way I came in. Going back down is way easier than going up. The observatory. Not wanting to turn very good though. Probably because so much weight sticking out back past the rear axle. What level of roadcraft you get the tree machine? Are you talking about the harvester? Is incommunicado. Ah, of course. I think a few of those flips were a little uncalled for. I could write the truck, but getting the cargo might be a different story. So I am going to have to get over here with a truck that I can grab that cargo with. All because I clipped the rock on the way down. Okay. Closest crane. Actually, the Azar. And it needs to move from here anyhow. So 64131. And we'll drag that trailer down the hill with me. Well, actually, I'll drag it over to the box because I might need it up here. Just might need to get some cargo out of here. We'll drag it over this way. And the little warhog was doing so good. Oh, come on. Bump is the most useless thing in the game. How long is her birthday party going for? water as far as the eye can see. Okay, maybe not that far. Nice thing is that the trucks can make it through. At least the ones that are got all-wheel drive and diff lock. Your favorite areas like life under big bridges. I love the bridge. All right, let's get this Shagadoni pole on the road. Man, this thing just lunges off. Like a rocket ship. One more trip across the water. Kind of trying to see if I can get into a position where I can make that into a good thumbnail. I'll get both the truck and the bridge in the background. There we go. It's photo mode. Time of day. We want to go for afternoon 3. Weather clear. Free cam. And go down. Not that far down. What are we doing? Whole 3.5 mile an hour? You know that's in miles per hour because the odometer goes up to 120, right? No, it says kilometers per hour. Well, then we really going slow at 3.5. Stop climbing rock. I'm gonna try pen before I start. I've tried to download it twice and it won't download on my system for some reason. It just gives me the spinning wheel of death. Gaia Expanse map is winter and very good. Alright. I see you've done a lot of maps. I went through and wrote down a whole list of your maps. A long list. Well, should any further rescues be necessary, the Tiki Moor is not far away. Part of me wonders how hard that is to get up. Didn't even need it. The road's right up there. I can get turned and still have a functional vehicle left. Down your wheels. Fucker. Well, as I said, Kiki was not far away. All I had to do was get up that hill. Keep wanting to do it like MJ and just click on it and be able to get in, but ooh, that don't work for console players. And it's raining again, dadgummit. It's a whole new day and it's still raining. We do it right down here. Make sure I'm in the right location. No, I'm way up. Over here. Can I see the target? Probably way too far away to reach the target. I can see it. Let's try. There you go. We're gonna do a couple of things. Start this guy. I want to get him kind of. Where should not be doing that? It's supposed to be. Exit out of it because it's acting up. There we go. It did not want to give me winch control. It wanted to act like it was pulling the windshield. Does that once in a while? Yeah, that ain't going anywhere until I get a little more level. Alright, now let's get that sat in there and packed. What do you think? Think I can hit that little pot hanging over the fire one more time? Ah, missed that time. And one. Promoted to rank 26. Mixes food and firewood run. Boom, boom goes the kick drum as the crowd dances the night away. That's def what we are hoping for in a few days. If you have an earth roamer or some other tent, etc., we can accommodate you and your crew. Should be fun. 1,417 XP and $27,209 cash. We will accept that. And guys, this is where we're going to end the stream for the night. I thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And until then, we will see you next time. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you know when I go live.